Hey, are you fluent in Spanish, Spanglish, or sarcasm?
Don't worry, we are.
Join us at Attempting to Be Almost Mature on
The AM Chat with Abby and Mel.
So let's have fun. Let's talk. Let's get this going.
Hi, guys.
What's up?
Hello. Welcome back to another edition of the AM Chat. I'm your host, Mel.
And I'm your host, Abby.
And we have a special guest today. So I will let him introduce himself.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Recks Reyes, also known as Fort Worth Freddy.
Fort Worth Freddy.
I'm sure you don't know about me, but
But you're going to
that's why
find
I'm
out.
here. Yeah.
You're going to find out.
Welcome.
So, local artist, and he has a couple of other things besides being an artist up his sleeve. So we're going to let him have some time to explain that to us today. But how are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm good. It's hot again, man.
It is, man. I got that hoodie out too soon.
Yeah, this. You ruined it.
I ruined
You
it.
took that hoodie out and Mother Nature said, man, fuck you.
I put starch on it and everything.
Starch.
Starched
Jinx
it
it.
up.
Starch.
Yeah, I starched
Wait,
it up.
you starch your hoodie?
No.
I was about to say, are you serious?
No.
That's new.
No, I'm just saying
You should have ran with that. That would have been good.
we got it.
You had me.
Flow.
I used Staples. I borrowed it from Jesse.
Your hoodie.
We actually do have it at home. No.
Yeah,
Walking around with the crease.
I got ahead of myself on the fall.
I know, but it'll come back.
Eventually. And then all the pumpkin stuff is out, like
I love
pumpkin
it.
spice everything.
I love it.
Do y'all drink that pumpkin spice coffee?
Yes.
I love pumpkin pie, so
I do
anything
too.
that tastes
I
like
love pumpkin anything.
I'm not a coffee drinker.
Well, not pumpkin pumpkin seeds.
Yes, those are good.
I don't like
those
those.
either.
Yeah.
I like 'em.
But also, I'm barely cool with like sunflower seeds. I just don't like the peeling. It's too much.
It's
a lot
too
of
much work.
Yeah. It's
a
It
lot of
is.
work.
Well, they sell the ones that are already peeled.
I like pumpkin stuff, but not coffee, obviously, because I don't drink coffee.
Oh yeah, not coffee either. I'm not a coffee person.
What's wrong with you? Man, I'm obsessed. I have to have coffee. You know this.
Well, I guess it's like a routine thing,
Yeah, I just love it. But I mean, I can have it at any time of day too.
Oh.
Sometimes I'm like, "Ay, quiero un cafecito."
With the little pan.
So, yeah.
That's so Mexican.
Oh, yeah.
In the evening.
Oh yeah.
With your pan.
With my pan, or just when it's cold out, I'm like, mira qué bonito está afuera. I'm such a señora.
I was gonna say it reminds me of my grandma. You give me real grandma vibes.
I am very señora vibes.
I like it.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
Oh, ruining it.
You have some
señora tendencies.
senora vibes, yeah, but you're not. Yeah.
All the way there. Yeah.
Well, it's inheritance. Let's call it
Probably.
inheritance. They pass it down to us without wanting it.
And like they give us coffee when we're like 2.
Yeah, my grandma
fine.
did.
We used to drink Coke.
That too.
Coke
For
in a bottle.
breakfast.
The
For
baby
breakfast.
bottles.
Yeah.
You drink Coke for breakfast, like
Yeah.
never too early
Never.
to get hooked on it. So
Damn.
Sadly.
So anyway, again, we always get carried away with different random thoughts and whatnot. But how
That's
are y'all?
called the ADD chat.
I mean, it makes
keep going.
sense.
oh my god, I just burped, guys. That's fucking disgusting.
At least you didn't
I'm
fart.
sorry. I didn't fart.
Do you want me to fart? I'll fart
No.
real quick.
No,
Don't.
please don't fart. You don't
Not
want
in
any
here.
smells.
Not
It's
in
too,
here.
Not in here.
it's too small in here.
It's already hot in here. Don't.
It's hot. We
Take
don't
the
need
next
the
level.
funk.
Hey, look, the guys in jail have less space than this, so
Hey, that's why
I'm
we're-
sure they have to fart.
That's why we're
Yeah.
free.
That's why we're
That's
free.
why we're free.
That's why we don't go there.
That's why we don't
No,
go there.
we don't.
So, but yeah, welcome. We're excited to get to know you.
I'm excited.
And then we got, of course, Payaso sitting in the back, hanging out.
Yes. Shout out.
Shout out, Payaso.
What
Okay, that's enough.
Calm.
Yeah, cállate.
That's the new tendency.
That's enough.
A minor. You know what I mean? Like,
That's enough. All right.
That's
So, we here do a little bit of games and stories and stuff. So,
Nice.
go with the flow.
Just be
but
ready.
something that Abby likes to do is to name something you hate and something you love.
oh man, I'm so not
So-
prepared for that.
You're not
You're not.
prepared.
I'm just kidding.
It can be anything. It can be the tiniest, most random thing or something very, very meaningful. It doesn't matter. It can be anything.
You can go first, or we can go first.
Let's,
Whatever.
let's hear y'all. Let's see who
Yeah.
got something ready to go.
You go first.
Me?
It might impact
So,
mine.
okay, something I love is whenever it's cloudy outside and it's cold, like it's just
That's a good one.
one of those cloudy, gloomy days
I
and it's
love
cold
it.
and you're like sipping on something warm,
You're
like
all
I said
cozy.
earlier.
All cozy with your
Yeah.
hoodie on.
I'm a
And-
smoker, so I'm like, put my hoodie on, smoke the car out.
So I do, I really appreciate that. It's just so beautiful out, and
I love
like you
it.
have like hot chocolate or coffee, and even if you can go sit outside and do it, like just drink something warm. Oh, I love
That's
it.
a good one.
I'm ready for
Does
that.
tequila count?
Sure.
Oh, it'll
It
make
warms you
toasty.
up.
It'll get you nice and toasty.
It will.
For sure. Oh, that's
You
a
get
good
cozy.
idea.
Get fuzzy inside.
For sure.
I'll have my long socks on.
Long socks. Alright.
We didn't get this guy on camera. Come on, man.
Oh my gosh.
He
said, "Don't
already
encourage
had
him."
his time. He had his time.
Lean back.
No, lean back. Have multiple seats over there.
I'll just stay back in the cut over here.
You know. Something I love. You know what I really do love is whenever you when you're, and I've heard this actually someone else say it, but when you're really just tired at the end of the day and you get into your bed and it's all cool, the sheets are all cool, and you just
yeah.
spread your legs out and it's just all nice and cool.
Yes.
Man, my neck
So
popped
relaxing.
thinking that.
So relaxing.
Yes, it
I know that's very
is.
basic, but I
No,
love that.
That's the best, especially when they're like freshly clean
Yeah.
ones, like new ones that you just put on, and then you showered and
Nice and showered.
Yes, and you're just so fresh,
Hopefully
and
shaved, but
clean, and
optional.
That's the best.
And you know what? It's something I love, and this is a little weird, just to piggyback off what you said. Because when you're fresh out the shower, one of the tendencies, obviously you gotta finish your hygiene, but for some reason it's so satisfying, and it may be gross. You just clean that earwax out of your ears.
Clean your ears.
Can you?
It
That's the
feels
best.
so good. It's like
That
it's like
does-
a massage for
That's
your
a good.
inner.
That's a good.
You know what I mean?
you love.
That's a good love. That's a
Yeah.
good one. It
At
feels
least it's
good.
fun.
Yeah, it makes it kind of makes me like how the doggies kick up their leg and they do that scratch thing. I feel like I'm gonna do that. Like, oh, that feels so good.
It's funny.
Oh my gosh.
So,
What's something you hate?
Something that I hate.
You always come with a lot of hates.
I hate everything.
So easy to hate shit. I'm a certified hater. I got my plaque on the wall.
I
and all
hope you're
that.
not a hater. I hope you hate stuff, but you're not a hater.
Look,
I'm kidding.
I'm not going to argue with the semantics of things, but I hate a lot of things. So
Yeah.
I think
She
that-
does too.
I do too. God damn it.
It's like the young folks too, especially those guys, right? No.
Yeah,
I'm on my
those
own.
two.
Yeah.
No, sorry guys.
Just
if you're
kidding,
young,
just
we
kidding.
love
I
you.
love young people.
Sometimes.
Saved it.
Sometimes.
A minor. No.
So one thing that I freaking hate, because this happened to me today, whenever the blankets ball up in the dryer.
And then they don't
and
dry in the middle.
Yes. I'm like, fucking asshole. You gotta like separate them and throw them back in.
I hate that shit too.
That pisses me off. See?
Laundry problems.
Laundries.
Mm-hmm.
Something that I really hate, and I'm gonna get backlash for this.
It's fine.
I'm gonna get backlash because it's controversial.
Uh-oh.
I hate
Okay.
horchata. I fucking hate it.
I don't like
And that
that.
concludes the episode.
I think you said that before already.
We're
Have I?
canceled.
Yeah.
Did I say it as a hate?
No, you said you just
Well,
don't
you
like
just
it.
don't like
didn't
it.
like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a
Well, I don't
topic.
like it, and I don't like Jamaica either.
No.
Yeah, Jamaica, I could see.
I
I used
don't
to like
like
to go to those at the church. Jamaica.
the
We're
Jamaica.
going to the Jamaicas.
Go to the Jamaica.
Yeah. Back by
Oh,
popular
you
demand.
got a passport?
Do they still do those? We need to bring those back.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah,
clue.
I've had a margarita with Jamaica in it, and like I could do that.
Yeah. I don't like horchata either.
I don't know.
It's not my thing.
Someone said they were making pumpkin spice horchata. I'm like, you're just
That sounds like a lot of
pushing
gas.
it. You're just pushing
I
it.
mean, it just seems like they're mixing too many things at that point.
It's just
Yeah.
making-
Love
But wait,
chorro.
so I hate chorro. No.
That's a fucking good one. Your asshole's all raw at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'll pass on that. I don't want that.
I don't want to. I ain't touching that one. Yeah, man.
Okay,
I
what's
can't
something you
believe-
hate?
I'm still tripping on not horchata. What? Do you
I
like
know.
cinnamon toast crunch?
Actually, I do.
And do you like the milk afterwards?
I don't drink
She
milk.
hates milk. And I like milk, and I don't care for cinnamon
So she
Toast
hates
Crunch.
milk and horchata. So they go that
They
goes
go
hand in hand. So your cereal, you eat it dry.
I put it in a little
You
Ziploc bag.
put some water on that shit.
When I was little, I did eat it with milk, but
Not anymore.
Yeah, looks gross.
No.
Something else I hate right now is the sweat that's coming out of my pores. I'm sweating.
something that I hate is boob sweat.
Thank you.
I'm not boob sweat, but I think that's what I hate is sweat.
I fucking
So
hate
it's one
sweat.
of the
I hate the
things that-
heat.
I don't
hate
sweat a
boob
lot.
Sweat.
Boob sweat.
I don't.
Man.
Man boob
Man
sweat.
boob sweat.
Lean
Yeah,
back.
it's not as bad.
Lean back.
I think I was having this conversation the other day, and I was like, air conditioning, the invention of air conditioning is the sole reason that I like have any drive in life. Like,
You know?
you know what I mean? If I go to work so I can pay my electric bill, so my house can be
Cold.
69 degrees. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it is too. In a zombie apocalypse, the day I figure out like there's no more AC.
Just
I'm just
become
gonna I'm gonna sacrifice
just
myself
go
for the
out there.
group.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you guys go, I got us.
Yeah.
Tell stories about me. Nah, reality was just too hot, bro. I'm not.
I mean, you could go
I
live
don't blame you.
You could go live in a state where it's not Texas.
You know what? That's so true. I have actually I lived in Wisconsin for a little bit, and it was,
Ooh, I would love to live out there.
yeah, snow. Everybody was like, "This Texas guy's crazy. He's out there in the snow." They're sick of it. They hate the snow.
Yeah.
And I'm just out there playing, but it's like so cold that there's no like humidity, so you can't pack a snowball. The snow's like sand. It just
Yeah.
How cool.
Well, I never been there.
I like the cold
Me either.
better. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's-
me too. I
it's
love the
easier
cold.
It's easier to warm up. Like you say, you drink something warm, take a warm
yeah,
shower.
you bundle up, but in the summer
Light a
you're out
candle.
there naked and you're still sweating.
Yeah.
It's
No,
disgusting.
I don't know what I like better. Summer, I mean, hot or cold. I don't know.
Like you shower in the summer and you're already sweating as soon as you get out.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gross.
That's true.
Yes.
I just get really cold quick, and I'm just like,
And to the people who are like, well, you get to go swimming and all that, just find an indoor pool. Like, well,
I don't
what
go
is
swimming.
No, no
I don't know
swimming?
how to swim.
I don't-
So I'll go get my
sit.
feet wet. Yeah, I'll go wade.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to swim either. It's crazy. I guess I
It's
can.
the Mexican thing.
I can swim. Like I can jump in the pool and swim to the other side.
But long
like-
distance swimming,
But like I can't tread water. Like I've had multiple people teach me different ways, and I'm just like I'm sinking.
yeah, people try and I'm like, I can't even float.
Yeah. How do people do that? If you know how to
It's
swim,
magic.
I have a challenge. If you can teach me how to swim, I'll pay you money. But I have to learn how to tread
Officially.
water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm doing it, hey, good. But if I drown, like I can't pay you.
you know,
He's gonna drown on purpose. Fuck you.
I'm like, oh dang, this is working. I mean, I'm sinking.
no. This is,
Don't do that.
yeah, but none of us know how to swim. That's funny.
Yeah.
No swim team.
No.
So both of y'all's hate was sweat.
Yes. God, we went on a tangent there.
Yeah, because sweat's annoying, man.
Okay. Okay. So you ready for some questions?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Not me, you. Don't look at me.
Guys, don't look at me.
can look at whoever I want.
I have to pull up my professional interview questions.
Oh, okay.
So, what inspired you to get into music and how old were you?
Wow. That's a two-parter. No, I don't know. I think I've always liked, like most young kids, you see groups on TV and you're like, that's what I want to be. When it was, for me, I grew up very Mexican. So I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know if I'm too old to quote this band, but Bronco, y'all know Bronco?
Yeah.
Come on, man. I wanted to be,
hello.
Hello.
I wanted to be Ramiro, the guy with the accordion and the keyboard.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was my guy. I was like, damn, that dude's multi-talented
Yeah.
with the keys.
I was all like, are you talking about Chochi? Is it what?
Oh, that was the drummer.
Or Choche, or what was
Yeah,
his name?
Choche, that-
He was all cute.
That was the
little.
drummer.
He died.
They had good. No.
Yeah.
Why'd
Who,
you have
the
to-
singer is
He passed away.
Sergio, right?
No, that's
Lupe.
Lupe. Sergio's the bass guy.
Oh, the bass guy.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, we
Bronco's
still remember
so
all the
good.
names. Shout out Bronco.
Yes.
I do like Bronco.
Guadalupe
They remind me
Esparza.
of cleaning on a Saturday.
Yes.
Them,
Yes.
them and Los Tigres del Norte.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
good too.
Huge inspirations. I wanted to play bass I wanted to play accordion so bad, but then I realized I don't have the fingers for instruments. Like
So you don't play instruments.
I don't play instruments. I don't make the music.
But it inspired you.
Shout out my boy Rich Music. But yeah, they definitely inspired me to want to be on stage, and I've never been afraid of the spotlight. I've never been afraid to be on stage. So that's what kind of wanted, like, sparked the dream of being an artist.
Interest, yeah.
But like I said, I never thought I'd be like a rapper. I always thought I'd learn an instrument, and then in like high school, I figured out like instruments aren't
Your thing. Yeah.
and then if we go like rewind, there was a time in like fourth grade, taking you way back now, way back. If y'all know my music, that's one of my songs, "Way Back." So
Way Back.
That's kind of a catchphrase every time. And like, in our group, we
Yeah.
always like when we say something way back, everybody's
Way
like way back.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I was like in fourth grade, like there was like a writing assignment. We take a journal, write down what you did today, turn it in the next day. That was kind of boring. But I remember at the end of the first day, I wrote my story. Like my last two sentences like rhymed or whatever, and then the teacher chose like the best 3 to go read, and mine was chosen. So I read mine, and when I read those last 2 little rhymes, it got like a class reaction. Everybody was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh, you like that? Oh, I can do that." So
that's good.
It was like a week-long assignment.
Yeah.
And I did like the next day all rhymes, and the teacher didn't call me, and I was so mad. I stayed after class. I was like,
We're gonna talk about
Yeah.
this.
yeah, and she was like, the point of the assignment is to use correct grammar. You know, I chose you last time because you got
yeah.
100, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, is that it? Is that all it is? I have to just use correct grammar. So then I went back, and as you can imagine, I did it all correct grammar, made it rhyme, and for the rest of the week, everybody was like praising me on the rhyming, and it just became an addiction.
Yeah.
So you like writing?
Yeah, I'm really a writer at heart.
Writing's fun.
Yeah.
I love to write for sure, but I don't know how to
I
rap.
think it's become a lost art.
I mean, I can be a ghostwriter. Can you imagine the stupid shit I'd make somebody rap about?
But you know, you could write a book where somebody's a rapper, and then you could talk about what they rapped about, and you wouldn't have to write the rhyme.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Because somebody wrote 8 Mile, right? Oh, well, probably Eminem, right?
I don't know.
I don't know who wrote it,
I don't know.
but I think that's
Eminem
like
wrote it.
partially based off his life.
Yeah, it's kind of a biopic.
Okay, terrible example, but
So, were you a good student?
for the most, like, of
Or-
elementary, yeah, but then middle school and high school, I started kind of just not showing up. But as far as, like, good grades, yeah, I was always pretty good at I was pretty good at remembering what the teacher said and then putting on a paper, which is what I always figured out school was. So
Yeah.
I was like, this is pointless.
Memorizing shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it
just
felt that
training
way.
you to be a robot to pass a test so
Yeah.
the state can fund the school.
That's what public
That's
school
all
is.
so
it
you
is.
could be an effective worker. Because you know, like,
I don't know about that part.
Well, did you know that? Look, history lesson, conspiracy theory, but this is
Uh-oh.
facts. Did you know that the school system was founded by people who wanted to create more efficient workers? That's
I
why
mean,
That makes
they
sense.
schedule you.
Yeah.
I don't want to like start saying the names.
Oh yeah,
but
you're talking about like the school, the
Rockefellers.
schedule, like the 8 to 3,
Yeah.
so they can get used to the Monday
workflow.
through Friday.
It's just everything routine, taking your lunch,
Yeah.
a 30-minute lunch, everything
Right.
is. They're preparing you to be a worker or a prisoner. You're either going to go to jail or have a job. That's kind of like the whole thing behind.
I know this is
School.
totally off subject
we're
again.
on the border of both. We didn't know which one we were going to do. No, I'm just-
Yeah, right?
Hey, my
No,
God.
and it's like schools are kind of like prisons. Have y'all noticed?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
public schooling.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary, but whatever.
Same
we're not going
buses.
to get
Oh, we're
into
not gonna
that.
get into it? Oh.
No,
We're not getting into that.
because we got to stay.
Let's stick to
yeah,
the-
Yeah,
let me.
I got
public
it, I
school
got it.
shit will get me going.
Me
I
too.
fucking I
Me
map
too.
out where my kids' classes are now in my head because of all the shit that happens. Anyway,
It's so sad, right?
Why aren't
Sorry.
we just doing homeschooling? You know, like we should just go back to that.
I know.
I don't know. My daughter was like,
It seems like we've already started down this road now.
the homeschool thing didn't work for my daughter. She was like in class making a peanut butter jelly sandwich, and like
Yeah.
you're supposed to be learning shit.
Oh yeah, COVID already proved to us that
It's not.
I mean, I work
That
from
we're not
home and I go
effective.
make breakfast and I'm on the class.
Yeah, but you get your
different.
job done,
That's
right?
different.
Yeah, I do got it.
Marley full on was in the kitchen making fucking
Un sándwich.
snacks.
Está haciendo un sándwich.
Yeah. Like, go
Okay.
sit down, shit.
So my next question. Well, I guess pretty much you said you've been doing music since like fourth grade,
grade.
right?
I mean, I
So-
started writing rhymes at 4th grade. I think I started
Okay.
making music like after high school.
Oh,
I always,
okay.
Well, I mean, making music, like producing, recording, going to
Mm-hmm.
studios like that. But I mean, freestyling for fun, who doesn't do that? I think everybody tries that.
I don't do that.
I did.
I think all the guys in my age group for sure. I grew up, you know, in the era of like Paul Wall, Camille and Mike Jones. So everybody
So
was.
did we.
We're all rappers.
I'm
Come
not
on,
a
you don't
rapper.
remember? You don't remember all the guys like in the hallway freestyling?
Yeah, I remember
What school
that.
did you go to?
Diamond Hill.
What year? How
I don't
are we
remember
all
this.
alumni? Let's not reveal our age.
Let's
but-
not reveal our age. I'm
Okay,
alumni.
Look,
She
show me
is-
the look under the table. Show me the number.
What I'm going to tell you is I'm older than you. That's what I'm
No,
gonna
you're
say.
not.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we're old.
There's no way.
We're older
So
than
am I.
We're old as fuck. We
no
don't
way.
want to tell you how old
I'm the oldest.
You are the oldest. You are the eldest. Of us.
you are.
I think
You are Papa.
I don't believe y'all.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
we are.
we'll
You already
discuss
told-
this after
Yeah,
the.
well,
Yeah, you're
not
gonna have
No,
to
together.
y'all aren't gonna find out. They already knows.
Everybody knows
I'm
'cause
about
we
to
graduated.
tell y'all.
Speeches, yeah, guys.
I don't
Okay.
believe it. I saw you wear your DHJ shirt the other day, and I was gonna wear my Diamond
Oh.
Hill shirt. I have one that's Diamond.
Yeah,
So
and
you graduated from Diamond Hill? Or you went to Diamond Hill?
Yes,
Yep.
I did graduate.
Oh, awesome. So yeah,
I did it like I had my class reading right.
So yeah, and I've had people ask me like, "Where'd you get your shirts?" One of my sisters works. Well, two of my sisters work for the school district. One of them works for Diamond Hill. So I get. Sorry guys, I get dibs on stuff. If she gets extra, she'll be like, "Who wants this?" I'm like, "Me."
Imagine you have like people that listen to the show that go to Diamond Hill, and then they're gonna like try to find out who your sister is.
They can eat shit. No, I'm kidding.
It's not happening.
Sorry about it.
It's not happening.
So, all right, some of your favorite artists.
Wow. Recently, I've been listening to a lot of like going back and listening to older stuff, just because that's what
where it's
inspires
at.
me more. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like artists like J. Cole, obviously, to be like
yes.
to be a stereotypical rap head like J. Cole, the current ones. You know, I like this guy named Don Tripp. I don't know if y'all listen to Don Tripp.
I don't think I've heard.
I've never.
Don
heard
Tripp, he's not like super mainstream, but his stuff's good.
It's good.
That's kind of like the stuff I like. There's a guy named Baker Your Maker, like a lot of stuff that's not mainstream. That's what I listen to.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's where the real rap happens. Like once you get, and it's kind of what I was saying about once you go viral, once you, can I move this up a little bit? Once you get like a certain amount of success, there's more pressure to be that.
Right.
Versus whenever you're still figuring it out, you can free to
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like whenever Lil Baby came out, I really liked him, but now like he's
Now
just
he's
had
crazy.
to live up to the.
No, he's
There you
crazy.
go. I mean, show me a successful artist that at some point doesn't seem like they lose their mind from being in the spotlight too long.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Kanye, you know.
Oh,
The ones that
Kanye.
stay sane that you hear about, like, oh, they're doing good now. It's like they one hit wonder, or they hit a couple of good little success songs and they got out. Like, you know.
Look at Britney Spears.
Like, I was just thinking that.
Jesus.
Pobrecita. I heard. It breaks my heart.
Did
to
you see
see
that
her.
video she did last night about the VMAs?
Yes.
Like, someone take her phone,
Somebody-
please.
Jesus.
Por favor.
And they were talking crap about her teeth, and I'm like, pobrecita, like,
Bitch
she's
was coked out.
She's on drugs,
She
yes.
was
Yeah.
coked out. She was like,
I used to
was-
sell drugs.
yeah.
She's on drugs.
They were like, that's what meth does, and I was like,
I don't think that's
I think
meth. I
it's
think she was
pills.
coked out because she was like,
I
yeah,
honestly think it's like prescription
she's
meds.
poor thing.
Pills,
It makes
those
me
pill
sad.
poppers.
I
she
know.
was so beautiful, and now she just looks like
Yeah, something you see off of Rosedale.
she looks like yeah.
Shout out Rosedale Crackheads.
She looks like she's walking the streets.
Poor lady.
Pobrecita.
I know.
I'll tell you what, I'll still take Brittany right now. I'll
I
take her
mean,
home with me right now.
She's
You
got a
gotta
lot of
clean her
money.
ass up. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know what I mean? Like
Clean her ass
let me
up,
help.
rehab.
Look,
Rehab.
Smells like fritos.
yeah.
Oh,
Fucking chili
only when
cheese
she
ones.
only when she takes her shoes off.
You gotta do the feet inspection first.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
What them toes look like, girl?
I know her toes are dirty. I can guarantee
yes,
you.
y siempre anda descalza
Yeah,
at the
on her
house.
videos. On her videos, she never
You
has
know
fucking
she's
shoes
got
on.
like rough feet and they're all black.
Okay, I feel attacked.
Sick. Don't show your patas, please. No. Okay.
Unless you want to.
Melissa's like,
It's all like we get 10 subscribers off of that alone. Like, hey, 10's a good number.
here
in
goes
today's
the
age.
butt talk again.
Oh man.
Okay. Favorite Texan artist.
Favorite what?
Texan artist.
Man, it's hard not to say Mexican OT right now. That boy's killing
Right.
it.
He's so good.
He's good.
But all time favorite Texan artist, Selena. Come on.
That's a
man.
good one,
That's a
actually.
good
Look,
answer.
I'm gonna give you three because I can't just say one. All right, let's just take the now out of it. Let's take Mexican OT out of it because he's obviously like the
The
hottest
thing.
artist
Right
right
now.
now.
Yeah.
So let's just say Selena, Pimp C.
Oh, that's a good one. God damn it, that's a good one.
Right.
Oh, the whole crew though. The whole crew. UGK.
Hold on, I said three. Hold on.
Yeah. But you already know.
Lean
Look,
back.
That counts as one though.
Yeah.
UGK counts as one.
Lean back.
let's just say let's just say UGK because I like Bun B's lyrics are. But let's be real. Pimp C made
Pimp C.
UGK. So Selena, UGK, and if I didn't say myself, I'd have to,
Okay.
be.
That's
you know,
fair.
I'd be
Okay.
remiss not to say myself. But
That's
but for sake of the conversation, I'll say Chameleonaire. Very,
Really?
very, very slept on. If you go back and listen to his stuff, everybody
Yeah, he
just
was
thinks
really good.
He was.
Riding Dirty is the only song.
No,
And this
no.
guy has discography, and and he was one of the guys that I just made an example of saying the ones that get out early, get their money and get out,
Yeah.
they are more successful. Like I think he's a billionaire right now. He does like tech. He's in a tech company. Like
He
I think
invested
it
his
was
money.
Ring that
Well-
you did.
yeah. Well, he
Good for
was
him.
already.
You should look that up.
He was already in. Yeah, we needed Jamie. You know Jamie from Joe Rogan. Like,
Yeah.
bring that up, Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie.
But yeah, he actually became a tech like Mongol or something because when he first was doing rap, I don't know if you remember, he made chameleonaire.com. Like, I guess you guys remember MySpace, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, You're old, right? So, of course, you remember MySpace.
Cállese.
Con todo respeto.
Mocos face.
Mocos face.
Oh, don't bring up the dirty laundry. No, but you remember how like it was kind of coding. It would show you how like you would use the codes. So I guess he learned off of that, and he built his own website, and then he started getting really interested in tech. And I think he developed like an app that sold for like $5 billion.
Damn.
So he's going to get a cut of that, even if it's a small percentage. That's a lot.
That's like Akon. Akon's a billionaire. too.
Akon, exactly.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, guys like Lil Wayne, their hair's falling out. They're still famous. They're still doing it. I'm sure he's still rich, but I don't know how happy he is,
Yeah, it's true.
But I guess happiness is relative. Some people look at Wayne's life and be like, oh, I'll kill to be in that guy's spot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. He just kind of. I mean, he's a great rapper.
For sure.
So, my next question, who would you want to collaborate?
Mexican OT, where you at, man?
Mexican OT.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think
Anybody, dead or alive?
Yeah, dead or alive, anybody? Yeah, come on, Pimp C for sure. That's the top. I mean,
He's top tier for you.
Yeah, Texas legend, man, for sure.
Good.
I don't know that's if I sit down and think about it too long, it'll become too complex. But off the top, Pimp C, you can't
Pimp
go wrong
C.
with that.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Or current artist would be Mexican OT.
Yeah, just because the popularity.
He's
I
so
like
cool.
his style. Yeah,
I love his style.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, remember earlier I said I was a hater when he first came out, dude. I was like, "What is he doing? Anybody could do that. That's so stupid." And then
But it's not though.
But
if you
then
really
one day,
listen to it.
I was like, I could do that. Watch, and then I started. And I was like, oh, well, I guess you got to write it in there. And I'm like, well, I guess it's hard. All right, it's a talent.
It's a talent.
And then Johnny Dang came out the song.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this shit's hard. Like, it's undeniable,
And you know what's so funny is before, well, I'm sure he was already coming up, but before he went mainstream Mexican OT, my kid, I don't know why, it was probably a YouTuber, but then I started saying it, we would say hachirros. Los hachirros. So I was like, oh, look, that's cute. It's kind of like a Mexican OT thing.
Yeah.
So I've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
He is super talented.
He stole it from you.
Stole it.
I think if you like really respect rap, like and listen to his lyrics, he is really
cool.
good.
Yeah, he's really good.
What cracks me up though is those damn Birkenstocks. He's
Oh my
always
God.
wearing those damn chanclas. He was
My
getting
boy don't got
fitted
no shirt on. Hey, I swear,
en
that's
un
why I
pinche
like him.
suit con las pinches chanclas.
That
Or the
picture I
botas.
showed you the other day when he's getting his suit tailored. This fool took a picture with the whole suit on, but he got them Birkenstock
Them damn
sandals on.
pinches Velcro Birkenstocks.
But see, that's relatable. Like,
Yeah.
I was just telling her, I got out of a job where I was working outside every day, and I get home, fresh out the shower, I'm outside in shorts. That's it. No shirt,
Mexican OT style.
no chanclas.
Your
Savage.
feet were all black.
Look, fresh out the shower and going outside barefoot because I like the way the ground feels. You
That's
know,
one of my pet peeves.
I think
Yeah, me too.
I think there's a study something like that. Like you have to cut the more
Grounding.
you touch your feet to the ground. At
It's
least once
good
a day.
to balance like your chakras.
Well, I don't know how true that is because I'm all off balance, but I just like how it feels on
Yeah.
my feet.
I don't.
Me either. I'm
What-
so sensitive.
I feel like
can't.
females, the majority of females I've come across, it's like so like, don't touch my feet, don't look at my feet.
Oh no, I don't care about touching my feet. I just don't want my feet to get dirty.
You know, I'm sure you're Mexican. Did you
From
grow
Mexico.
up seeing your mom or your tías, your abuelita, like
They all
you
had
wake
shoes
up
on?
y te pone las pantuflas, las chanclas, or whatever, huaraches,
Yeah.
whatever, as soon as you get out of bed.
Yeah, I think for the most part, everybody.
Ya ves?
I was just a little savage kid.
And I bet your mom got mad. Por eso estás enfermo.
Por eso te enfermas.
Todas
But
casi.
yeah,
You
I would,
see?
Yep.
you can't tame a wild beast, you know.
Yeah.
All my kids, they just love to walk around with no shoes on, and it drives me
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. We ain't about that life.
Yeah.
So, okay. So my last question, and this will go into more, you can of course give us more insight on what you got going on.
Okay.
What do you currently have going on? What do we need to be aware of? Where can people find you? All that good stuff.
All right.
Give us your spill.
So basically, right now I'm in the process of, like I was telling y'all before, is coming over from the rapper lane to like a video editor, videographer. I don't know what the correct term is.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people. I follow a lot of people on Facebook that have kind of made that transition. It's kind of like natural, you know. You start being a rapper, and then you think. I need a music video. And so then you can't afford one or you pay for one that's too much and you're like, man, I could probably do that. And so you kind of just start, but then time passes and you spend so much time on that you're like, am I even a rapper anymore? You know?
Right.
But yes, I am very much still a rapper. I do shows all the time in Dallas. I've done it at the Haltom Theater. I've opened up for Zero. I've opened up for Trey. I've opened up for Mr. Pookie, Tum Tum, a bunch of other local artists. Shout out to D-Town. They're always showing that love to 2 Trill ENT. That's the label I'm on. It's 2 Trill ENT. It's number 2 Trill.ENT. You can find us on Facebook at 2 Trill Studios. There is studio time available. There's always good deals for first time goers. Shout out my boy Rich Music and everybody on the label, Smoke God, Sassy 100, A Wade B. It's just too many names.
They better all be watching, because I'm going to be pissed if they're not. No,
Oh,
Tell them.
they're going to
they
be
better
watching.
all be watching.
We're going to have a watch party, and everybody's going to
Vale
watch it on TV
No más.
and on their phone. No, but yeah, I got a music video out right now called My Lane, which is available on YouTube. It should be hitting all major platforms like at the end of the week.
Cool. That's awesome.
And various other
That's the
artists
newest
have a lot
one,
of-
right? Where you're wearing the black shirt? Okay.
Yeah, that's what got the Diamond
Okay.
Hill shirt and
Yeah.
the Fort Worth Freddy. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's why I'm trying to do the
Awesome.
Fort Worth Freddy
Awesome.
name now to transition
Yeah,
to
I mean, it
videographer.
makes sense. That way they, oh, well, who edited that or who made that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now it won't be Rex.
I mean, we're going to need a new video for season 2, so.
Yep.
There you go.
I mean,
We're networking right here.
there you go. Perfect.
Anybody that's looking to make a music video, come to 2 Trill, you know what I'm saying? Just holler at me. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram. You can look me up as Fort Worth Freddy, or you can look me up as Recks Reyes. That's Recks Reyes. And yeah, that's pretty much how you get a hold of me.
Oh, and how'd you come up with the name Rex?
We want to know.
yeah.
Yes, we want to know.
So, I mean, I guess I've been kind of freestyling in and out over like a long time. The names, as a rapper, you kind of try to like pick the coolest name that you think kind of fits you. And,
Yeah.
and when I was younger, I used to freestyle. I used to try to be like, man, I spit that fire. You know, my name's Freddie, so I'm like, I'm Freddie Flame. Boy, I spit that flame, which it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, I was rocking with it for a while, but there's a couple of friends that they were like, those friends that always throw a little shade. And I don't know if you remember the Flavor of Love. Flavor
Oh, yeah.
Flav.
Yes.
So they started using that on my name. Freddie Flame. And I was like, nah, don't
No.
do that. I don't like that. And it kind of just like rubbed me the wrong way. So I was like, it's time for a change. And I like try to force a new name. And at the time I was very reckless. So I just kind of was like, let's just go by Reckless. I'm gonna just go by
Okay,
Reckless.
there we go.
Muy bien.
And at the end of that little, this is like recording CDs and giving them out phase. And then that came to an end for life reasons, and I kind of just retired from rap for a little bit, and then somebody pulled me back into it and started like getting me in the studio, and they're like, you still going by Reckless? And I was like, well, that was when I used to wreck less, so now I wreck more. Let's just drop the LES and make it Rex. Yep.
Okay.
And then my last name is Samora Reyes, so
Okay.
Reyes,
I like Recks Reyes.
Yeah.
right?
I like T-Rex.
Hey, you know what? I was gonna try to go with that. And it was like Texas Rex, and they were like, nah, it's a little.
I don't know.
Just
Whenever-
call yourself Jurassic Park.
Look,
We have a confession.
What is
I've been.
it? Spill it.
And you better not get all sensitive about it.
I'm already got my feelings hurt.
No, whenever
No, I'm just
she,
kidding. I'm
because
just kidding. I'm just
I don't have face. Well, we have
Right.
Facebook. Melissa does
it's
a
hers.
lot of management because I.
I don't do a lot. I just-
She does a
Okay,
lot.
so we're putting the blame on Melissa now.
No,
Let's
no,
sit on
no,
this
it's
side.
me. It's me.
Oh well, dang. What side do I take?
With both of us, no.
right.
So
Come
she
on,
said
bring it up.
Rex. She was mentioning, oh well, Rex is gonna come to the studio.
Right.
Rex, he's gonna because we have a calendar. I was like, okay, but every time we're like face to face and she says Rex, I automatically think T-Rex.
Yeah, I don't blame
Automatically. So every time we would text, I'd put the little Rex emoji.
you. Hey, what's wrong with that? Look. I'm a fan of that.
and then I just egged it on. And
I used to kind of I used to try to make my logo, the 2 R's, be
Yeah.
like the big O T-Rex mount, like a R. 'Cause
Like
I
a roar,
that.
kind of.
Like it's hard
Yeah.
to explain, but look, picture a little T-Rex. It kind of looks like an R. Think about it, the big old.
And I was like, why do they call him Rex? Because he has
Okay.
little arms.
Because I wrecked the track. I wrecked the
Damn.
little arms.
Kid when he had
Dang.
little arms.
That would be so funny if I came
so
in here.
insensitive.
Dude, what if I came in here like this? Like,
I would love
how's
that.
it going, guys?
So yeah, and I told Melissa, God, I wish I had, because it was before payday. I was like, I wish I had the funds right now to get us T-Rex T-shirts. We walk up in there with T-Rex T-shirts. And
You know
you'd be
what?
like,
I'm coming back on the 1-year anniversary for my
"It's a
birthday.
joke."
And we're gonna do the T-Rex shirts, all 3 of us.
And she was like, "Can you imagine us like in costume, the big ass
the
Rex one?"
I'm sorry.
You know, I would have been. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. I would be so honored.
But
if
I
that happened.
love-
I would have loved it. I'm like, damn, they went all out.
I just love dinosaurs. So the whole
Okay.
Rex thing was hilarious when we were talking about it.
It's because she didn't see the spelling. So
Yeah, I
she thought
didn't
I was
see this-
saying like,
Well, yeah.
sorry.
Because, like I said, she manages
At
Facebook.
first, I used to spell it like that too with the X because I was like, that's how you spell Rex. But then everybody was like,
And
you want to be unique.
Reckless, yeah.
Speaking
Yeah,
of T-Rex, did you know that a T-Rex had the strongest bite of all land animals with a single tooth, capable of 12,800 pounds of force?
I did not know that.
I looked it up before coming here.
I did know that. That's why my name is Rex. Come on.
I knew it.
Obviously.
And
Oh,
T-Rex
yeah.
means tyrant lizard king.
Wow.
That I did not know. I think I
didn't
need to put
know
that T on my name then.
Ya ves? Ya ves?
Yeah, it is.
The Lot Lizard King, is that what you said?
Tyrant lizard
never
king.
mind. Never mind.
So, yeah, that was my little spill on T-Rex. Had to throw it in there. It was a little
You know,
segue.
I can't believe you thought I'd be offended by that. That's
Hey, some people
the most common. That's like that's like your name being Fred, and you're like, oh, like Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
Or you're telling people your name's Freddie. Oh, Freddy Cougar. Like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
word
Or
association. I'm a
Patrick
rapper.
Star.
I understand. Yeah, Patrick Star.
Star.
That's actually dude. If my name was Patrick, that would be my rap name. That's fire right there. Patrick Star.
We do love Patrick.
Yeah, we do.
We're fans.
So,
Likewise.
what else you got on the agenda today?
Well, I was just gonna let him kind of introduce who he was and
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Okay.
So where are you from?
I was actually born in Acuña, Coahuila, Mexico.
Shout out
Nice.
Coahuila.
Border City Criminals. What's up?
Damn.
Damn, tengo miedo.
No. I actually that used to be like a rap group from Acuña way back in
Really?
the day. so
Wow.
very underground. You would never have known about them, but yeah.
I heard it was really nice there. I've never been there.
It's cool. I like it. It's grown a lot. It's when I was born there, and they brought me over as a baby. But whenever I went back, it was until like I was 10 years old, and it was like a small town, maybe like the size of like North Side, if that.
Yeah.
And now it's like tripled or quadrupled in size. It's crazy.
Yeah. I've only been there once. I was really young because my family's from Coahuila. But
Oh, okay. Parientes.
yeah, they're from
We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Rosita and
What? My
Piedras
mom is from
Negras.
Rosita.
Yeah, my mom was born there, but she
Are we
didn't get-
relatives?
probably. No,
Oh,
I doubt
shit.
it.
Reyes Armendaris?
No.
I'm all spilling my whole name.
Damn. Don't we know Armendaris?
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
grandma.
G-mom. No.
G Money.
We didn't have any family here, so womp womp.
Yeah. So
Well-
you didn't actually live in Mexico, right?
Until like I was 2.
So you don't
they brought me
remember. Okay.
over. Yeah, I don't remember living there, but like I said, I didn't get my residency till I was like maybe 12. I want to say, and that's the first time I went back.
I was just wondering because I always wondered what life was like in Mexico. You know,
Shitty.
like growing up.
For sure.
Well,
shitty.
no, but
I mean, but that's just our perspective.
Okay.
because we
Poor
live
people.
here.
I don't think you know.
Oh, you're right.
I don't think you know what you're living in though. Like
You're
we
right.
we
yeah.
grew up poor.
It's not. Yeah, you're not aware.
That's normal.
Yeah, you
So,
see it as a norm.
I don't think people thought I'm living a shitty life. That's
You're
just
right.
how you live.
Yeah. If you don't know about air conditioning, how can you miss it?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe if I would have stayed over there, I'd have different motivations.
I mean, I'd love to retire in Mexico and just fucking chill.
Yeah,
You know.
that'd be fun.
You guys
would
are
be
so nice. I love this. I have to say though, like, you know, when we're talking about going viral, you guys are never gonna go viral if you play nice. You got to get in an argument with somebody. You know, like that's what goes viral.
I mean, it can
That's
happen.
where I come in
That's
to
hot.
start the arguments and shit.
Let's just fabricate an argument right now, and then we'll make a clip, right, of the argument alone. Then that goes viral, and then a month later, people actually watch the show and they're like, they were just faking it.
They were faking it.
Yeah, you fell for it, idiots. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
All right, who's
we,
gonna start it?
We very much thrive on being real. So
Yeah,
when
the honesty.
when
Yeah.
the opportunity comes and he gets into it with one of us, then we'll record it.
We will. I'll take the phone out.
We're gonna trash this place. Just throw a napkin and that's it. That's all I can
All we
afford.
can afford to fuck
I
up.
know. Shit.
Oh yeah, look at this paper towel roll. Rip.
I've written my own shirt. Like, what?
Damn. Melissa's gonna do that. I'm like, no, don't do that. No.
No.
Now you're going viral.
So,
I was just wondering.
Other than, so you were born in Mexico, brought over to Texas, and then you were raised in Fort Worth?
The most part. I grew
Yeah.
up in West Texas when I was younger, like San Angelo, Big Spring, Big
Okay.
Lake. Got a lot of family out there. So if anybody's watching in Odessa, Midland Odessa, my pops lives out there. You know,
Nice.
West
Cool.
Texas. It's very dry, but it's where it's at right now. There's a lot of money out there. The oil.
You
Yeah.
know?
Got a lot of cousins working out there. But yeah, that was when I was a little kid, like elementary, when I was still a good student. And then they brought me to Fort Worth, and I was like, there's other options. I don't have to sit in
Yeah.
this class. I could leave.
You know?
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
Skipping school.
So,
Fun.
how did you end up in Wisconsin?
Oh man, I went out there to take like a job with a family member who had told me about a seasonal work, and like this was like in my 20s. I've always been a real big fan of like, let's go explore somewhere new, but like not on my own dollar. Like, so I was like, oh, there's a job out there. How are
Yeah.
we gonna get out there? Oh, okay, it's all on you. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I ended up out there, and then the job finished, and then it was in the summer, and I was like, well, I want to see what the winter's like. So I just stayed out there and kind of just winged it. To be young, you know, and just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It was just a whole different time before kids and all that.
Yeah. Okay, so you have kids.
Yeah, I have two kids that live in San Antonio with their mom.
Okay.
So not to take too much of a serious turn, but that's kind of one of the things I wanted to touch on is parenting. You know, co-parenting with people that you don't necessarily like or you've
Right.
had differences with. You know,
yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people can relate. You know,
You know?
Yeah.
they say fatherhood is the best hood, but you know, they're rivals with motherhood for some reason. Those two hoods, they don't,
You know?
they don't get
The
along.
Bloods and the Crips.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
basically.
I don't know if it's. I think it's our culture. Our culture.
Yeah, a lot
Because
of it.
I see other people get along, and I feel like I don't know, like Hispanics just
Yeah.
can't be happy for each other. Like we just can't. We,
always-
can't
I-
see you coming up whenever I'm.
I didn't I say that before? Like it's our fucking people. Like they see you going
They
up.
be your own
and-
kind.
Yes, and they hate on you. It's like, look here, Thea. I have every right to do better.
Right.
Why are you
Facts.
mad?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Because you're not doing it their way.
It's so dumb.
It's against the traditions that they were raised with.
It's
So-
yeah.
You're doing something that they're not doing. You know.
And on top of that, yeah, and so ridiculous the idea to be a rapper. Imagine, you know, like or
Yeah.
a podcast.
But
Like,
it's-
hey, I still have a job. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
acting
it's
like
It's a
them.
hobby. It's something
an
we-
expensive hobby, but
Yes.
well, it does, and this has the potential to bring revenue. Like everything is with the goal to it's your hobby, but like ultimately you want to get something in return, even if it's not monetization. Like
Yeah.
even us on the label, we're not even monetized yet. We have just enough subscribers to enter the first stage, but like YouTube, as you know, is very like how many hours of views
Yeah.
you get.
I
And
know.
So now we're just battling that. So we're close to getting monetized at the label, but outside of that, the only money we've ever made is just like charging people to come to the studio, recording them, or when we do shows. Like when I opened up for Zero, I made $800 on ticket sales. So it's like you pay for your slot. They tell you get X amount of tickets for this amount of money. You sell all the tickets. Now you made your money back plus some. Well,
Right.
it's zero. I sold like those 40 tickets like the
Yeah.
first day and went back for more. Or no, I'm sorry, my bad. I think it was 25 tickets, 20 tickets, whatever the minimum was, the minimum buy, and I sold those that same night. Came back for more. I sold like 48 tickets or something. Made like $800 to open up for like an icon that I've
Yeah.
been listening to.
Yeah.
It was cool. So
Okay.
it's a hobby, but it can make money.
Yeah.
But
And
that's not
like
why
you
you do
said,
it.
you have a full-time job too.
Yeah, you have to. Your dreams don't work unless you do, right? That's
Right.
what they say.
Makes sense.
Good point. Yeah. I mean, like people have hobbies that cost money, and
Yeah.
That don't give you anything back. There's
Yeah.
guys that race cars, right? Like
Right.
that's expensive. Bro.
Yeah.
Or freaking rebuild cars, and it's like
Yeah, it's all in that same
Jesus.
field. Yeah,
it's a
and then
lot.
there's ladies that like passionately do these cook-offs. Have you seen these like cooking competitions they have?
Oh yeah, like the fancy cakes.
And then
all
there's like
that.
no award for that. Like,
Right.
what do you get for that? You just congratulations, you did a great
ribbon.
job.
You get a ribbon.
Yeah, but
On the back.
it gives you some sort of satisfaction.
Yeah.
I think that's what we all do.
I mean, we have a good time, and we've had serious topics like you're saying, co-parenting. We talk about serious things, and
Right.
we get shit off of our chest. And
Yeah.
we've had people say we relate to that, and I think that's why we love to do it. It's because like we're having our own conversation, but people relate to it,
Like-
and
Yeah, I feel like we're talking to like our friends.
yeah,
It's healthy. It's almost like therapy.
Yep.
And then I also like to bring people on who have
Of course,
things
yeah.
that they want to talk about.
Especially
you know?
local artists. We want to help you guys out too.
I appreciate it.
So
yeah, that's why I'm always
it's a
sharing.
win-win.
That's why I'm always sharing your clips because most of the time they're hilarious, but also just because you got to show support to get
Yeah.
it. It's a
It's
two-way
true.
street.
It is.
It's true, for sure.
That's awesome.
I know there's a lot of guys out there who made it probably just off of support alone and not so much talent.
Yeah,
just work
for
ethic.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, have you had a lot of challenges with co-parenting?
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things that, like, one of the humps we need to get over collectively, just as a society. Like, dude, these are kids that you guys made together, And for my situation specifically, I haven't been able to see my kids in like 8 years, and not to get to the legal status of it, but the state wasn't like necessarily doing anything for dads. There's father's rights and stuff. Don't let me come on here and being a victim. Like,
Yeah.
I certainly definitely waited too long to take action. I'll be responsible for that. But to keep somebody from their kids that they want to be in their life, like, that's just not right.
Yeah.
If you have kids and then you have them with somebody that you don't like, but they still want to be in your kids' lives. I mean, I understand protecting your children from a predator or from
yeah.
a criminal, somebody dangerous to them, but don't use that as an excuse. Like, well, you come see them twice a week. That's inconsistent. Like, what? Oh, they can't see you consistently, so you're just hurting them more, or whatever.
That's
the
not true.
excuse.
No,
because
yeah.
I would have done anything for my dad to come see me. So
Right.
that's not true, because I saw him when he felt like it.
Yeah, the
So
excuse
I don't agree with that.
the excuse I get or would get back then is every time you leave, Freddie, they're crying and they're saying they want to go with you. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, they're children,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just give them an ice cream or something. They'll be better tomorrow. They're going to forget. But
Just talk to them.
It's a lifestyle that you
Yeah.
have to make them used to.
yeah. And so, like, because of that, like, I've now missed out, like, on the priceless golden years, like,
Yeah.
I won't be able to carry my babies when I see them. Right now, they're both 11 years. My kids are exactly 9 months apart.
Damn,
Or
you ain't
10
wasting no
months
time.
apart.
Oh, like I have a niece and nephew like that. They're
10
the same
months apart.
age for 2 months.
For 2 months, yeah. And I even made a song about. I made a song called "A Letter to My Children," and I'll have to send you guys the link. That one's not on all the major platforms. That one's only on SoundCloud because it's a little more personal of a song. And I do want to make a video for it, but it's really, really directed towards my kids. And if you hear it, I'm literally talking to them and just explaining to them, like, I haven't been able to be there, but I'm trying, and I love you guys.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I think that even though it hurts me, like, I think it's hurting them more. Even if maybe right now, let's say they're not thinking about it, but like, kids need their dad,
Yeah.
Yeah, they need parents.
Yeah.
Even
Both
if it's just for
parents.
2 days, like they told you.
Right? Even 2 days.
You're
a week.
making an effort, and that's what matters.
Yeah. So don't keep your kids from their dad
No,
or from their mom.
never.
Your kids will probably resent you when they get older and find out the
Yeah,
truth.
they'll see
yeah,
it.
they'll see it.
But hey, it's a part of life. Sometimes things happen for a reason,
Right.
Yeah. And then I know you wanted to talk about something else with awareness around, like,
Being healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking care of yourself, man. I'm getting older, so, and as we spoke about, age is just creeps up on you. You don't realize it. Just the other day, I was working. I was just saying I work construction, but switched over from that job because of my health. But on the side, I also do moves. Like, I have a friend that owns a moving company, and we run it together.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good money, and I'll go do on like a couple of moves here and there. And I've always felt like I have a strong body. And the other day, I was just in my living room and moved a couch, something that I do routinely, like all the time. And my back
Wasn't
was
the same.
like, whoa, what are you doing? And I was like, well, we do this all the time. No, I was like in bed for 3 days, and that's what caused me to like switch jobs. Like, I can't do
No.
this. So yeah, like I need, like, now I'm in a position where like I need to go see a chiropractor. Like, now I feel better, but I know I'm not better. Like, I just have overcome the pain and kind of adjusted. But going to the doctor is important. I recently saw something on TV. I was watching a commercial. Like, who watches TV anymore, right? It's all the
Right.
internet.
I mean, the Cowboys.
I was
have it.
yeah. I was in an old person's house and they had cable. So yeah,
Tenían la antena.
La antena. And I saw this commercial for this medicine for HIV people, and I immediately was like, what? That's got to be bullshit, because it's like you can't transmit it, you can't be detected. And I'm like, what? They're selling a dream. So I looked it up and I was just like, yeah, this is real.
That's
so
real.
Yeah. And I'm just like, it gave me hope because I know somebody who died from, AIDS. And I was just like, I wonder if they had this when they were out. And nobody knew that person had it. And maybe they didn't even know.
That's so sad.
But it's like, don't be scared to get tested. Like, worst case scenario, you're going to be on treatment,
Yeah.
The worst case scenario, you're going to die.
Yeah,
Which everyone's dying.
Everyone's
We're
gonna
gonna
die. Yeah, but if it's left untreated,
But
it'll
go
be
on,
faster.
but go on your own terms,
Yeah.
Don't just get caught by surprise.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how I think. I think that's the goal of everybody, right? Like, we all know we're gonna die, but
Yeah.
you want to kind of leave everything arranged. I think when you start getting an older age, you start thinking about
Yeah.
funeral home services and stuff like that because you don't want to be a burden to your family.
Hell no. I already think of that
haven't thought of
too.
that.
You gotta die on your own terms. That's the only way to win at life. I think you can be as successful as you want, but if you're Elon Musk peak success and then you die and you didn't have anything in order and then your family's fighting for all these things that you feel like you lost. You kind of lost that
Yeah.
life. But if you lived a humble life, you're just a regular guy, and then you died one day and you're like, oh my God, Dad died. Oh, it turns out he had all his funeral service already set up and he left an inheritance. It wasn't a lot, but it was his life savings.
I
Oh
know.
shit, that guy won. You know what I mean?
It's like my mom too. Did your mom? I don't know if your mom had everything lined up.
Yeah, my mom already
It was
paid for hers.
crazy. Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom had everything paid off. My dad got a payout. Like, she even had a huge savings account he wasn't
You
even
see?
aware of. And I was like,
Sorry about it.
it's like how everything happens
Her
for
money.
a reason, and
Yeah.
how it happens. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe out of pocket, my dad had to spend something, for the funeral arrangements, but it was nothing like.
It sounds like he made money. No, I'm just
He
kidding.
no, he
I'm sorry.
really did.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
did.
I mean,
And
that's how
even-
she set
it
it
was a
up.
COVID related death, so he
Oh,
also
see.
got another settlement from the government
Yeah.
because of that.
Go out on your own terms.
Yeah.
It's
You
know?
wild, but that's
So the person that you knew that passed away, did they know that they were?
No, nobody knew, and they lived in Mexico, so nobody knew about it. I don't even think they knew, but it's just like, I don't know what the resources are in Mexico, but if you live in America, there's no reason why
Yeah.
that should happen to you. Like, go
Oh,
get
yeah.
tested. Like, it made me feel like, oh, I have to get tested now.
Yeah.
Even though I'm
you
just
never know.
like in a one partner relationship. My
but
girl's
it-
gonna see this, she's gonna be like, huh?
What?
yeah.
What?
No, it makes
Why
you
do you have to get
more
tested?
hyper aware of your like surroundings and like, man, I need to take care of myself.
Your own mortality.
Yeah, and just like
Oh.
not just for me, but for my kids. Because
Yes.
even unfortunately, you have that situation with your
Right,
kids. But
right.
one day, and I'm hoping that you do get to see them again and make a
I'm sure. Well, I'm fighting.
relationship.
Yeah.
But
I got attorneys on
you
the job.
want to be healthy for them.
Yeah.
Be around a long time.
Yeah. That's why I always go to the doctor. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get that chiropractic. So I ain't even trying to run around.
Yeah. But I definitely can relate to that because my mom, she passed away of breast cancer, and she
R.I.P.
got her mammogram. Is it
So
mammogram?
both of
Right?
you, I'm sorry, so both of you lost your mom? Your
Yeah.
sisters? Your sisters?
No.
Oh.
I mean, we can be.
Oh, okay. But I just wanted to make
No.
sure because I was like, wait.
No.
No, my mom passed away in 2008.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom's going on 3 years. Yeah, 3 years next month. 3 years.
So,
Wow.
but she would get her mammogram every year, and then one year we went on vacation and she missed her appointment, and she didn't reschedule it. So she waited an entire calendar year to
And
go
it was
back.
Too late.
And by the time she went back, it was stage 4 already. So like
The importance of
yeah,
keeping
the
up
importance
with
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems so simple and like it's like so at the same time so trivial. Like, oh yeah, I'll go to the doctor. I'll make room. I'll make time.
Yeah.
And a lot of us work at jobs where we have insurance and we just like.
Yeah, and we should go.
I go as soon
Yeah.
as I get the sniffles.
I've been
Man,
going.
see, this is the example. we need
Yes,
to be
follow
following.
Mel's example.
Well, it's because my son has a heart condition, and if I don't want to get
Oh,
him
you
sick
see?
ever.
Yeah.
So I always like if I'm sick, I go.
We should all treat life like that.
So-
Think
We
about it.
should.
There's people around us every day that are probably that we should be thinking about.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
scared that he would get COVID because he also
Yeah.
has asthma, and
yeah.
I didn't know how his body would react to it.
And that's just your baby. Like, you
Yeah.
want him healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So-
And me, I didn't have insurance for a long time, and now that I do, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to the doctor. I'm
Take
going to do this. I'm going to do this.
advantage.
I'm going to do this.
I mean, it's $30 to go to the doctor.
Yeah, now they're like, oh, tienes esto, you have this, you got to take
And that's
this.
the
I'm
whole
like,
reason we don't want to go is because we're like, oh, I don't want them to tell me I have this and
All
that.
this medication. Shit.
I know.
I'd rather
Luckily-
die by surprise.
No. Luckily,
Yeah.
it's nothing life threatening,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
at least I know what's going on and what I need to do. So
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, I am glad you brought that up. That's a great, point. So,
It
I
is.
mean, just go to the doctor. And
Guys,
get
stay
checked. Fuck
healthy.
that.
Yeah.
We're getting older here.
We are, and our bodies don't bounce
I mean,
back
we
like
have,
they
we have
used to.
viewers that are younger,
We do. But still, guys, like, stay healthy
Stay
and
young.
active
Stay young.
and go to the doctor now before you
Do your
get-
research.
Before it gets too late,
A
you just
healthy
spiral
lifestyle.
out of control and you end up on my 600-pound life.
Oh,
and
jeez.
We don't want that.
And then Abby has to go wash your body.
Somebody get that flap.
Stinks.
So
That smell.
I think, with that being said, we should move into the last segment that we have.
Oh,
Which one are we going to?
did you have a word that you?
Oh,
the
yeah,
Mexican
that's
word?
what
So
we're
it's
going to.
time.
It's time for fan favorite peep word of the day.
Peep it out.
So peeps, our peeps. So,
I really like the segment, by the way.
I do too.
thanks. I do too.
It gives people an insight to our culture.
Yes, and y'all know what's coming up soon is Tricky Tricky.
El tricky tricky ya viene.
Ya
Tricky,
viene.
tricky.
El jálame el güey.
El jálame el win. I love it.
No tengo candies aquí.
No candy.
No hay candies. Aquí no hay candies.
So I have one. I used to work. It was with kids because I've always worked medical field. I worked with kids for 4 years, and a lady was calling to ask about an office for kids or something, and she's like, "Sí, necesito el número para el cools," and I was like, "Cools, cools, what is that?" She was talking about cook children, cooks. She said el cools.
Ma'am, are you talking about beer?
Are you talking about
Coors?
Are you talking about McCool's, that bar that's in Southside? She was saying Cool's.
Wrong number.
No sé quién es ese, bye. She was talking about cooks.
Oh,
It's
bless
funny,
her
but
heart.
I could imagine how upset she was. Like,
Pobrecita.
you know how our people get whenever they're like,
They get
I'm
frustrated.
saying it. Right. Why aren't you understanding?
Flexing her English right now.
Right. I know I'm not wrong. Right.
You're not, but you're wrong to me.
Oh, I
no le
seen a-
entendía. I was like, fuck, what is she saying?
What is
Well, we had
that?
referred her baby like to a specialist at
Oh,
Cooks.
at Cooks.
And she was saying Cools. And I was like, ¿qué es Cools?
Señora, ¿qué es? I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, it took a while, and then I was like, "Oh,
No
el
sabo.
cooks." Okay, but that's my peep word. You said
I
you
love
don't
it.
have one.
I don't have one, but Rex might.
I have a Mexican dad, so I have
You
a
are
bunch of them.
Mexican, so you have a good one.
Yeah, my favorite one my dad would use is, and when you hear it, you're not gonna know what it means, but when I use it, he would say, "God damn it, God damn it." He's like, "Oh, soy bien cateme, boy, man. Oh, damn, está bien cateme esto." And I'm like, I never knew it, but then like, one time I just figured out like, whenever he was working alongside another white guy, and they did it, and he said, the white guy said, "God damn it, boy." And I was like,
I caught it.
does my dad think he's saying "God damn it"? But he's using it wrong. He's like, hey, tu papi bien cateme, man. Hey, if you are Mexican and you got a Mexican dad, tell me, like, leave it in the comments. Does your dad say "cateme"? Is that a Coahuila thing, maybe? Tu papi bien cateme, hey, cateme, boy, está bien cateme. I'm like, I remember when I told my brother, we laughed
He
so
thought I
hard.
was like saying chingon or what? Like,
Yeah,
Probably.
that's exactly. Shout out to my dad if you see this, pops.
Shout out.
Shout out to Rex dad. I don't know
damn it.
his name. Shout out, Señor
Federico Zamora.
Fede.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good
That
one.
one goes with Dolphin.
El Dolphin. Yeah.
Did you hear that episode?
Nah, what is that one about? You got to tell me now.
You gotta watch the episode. We can't even.
All right,
you
I'm gonna
gotta
go back.
watch
The
it.
episode
Yeah.
is called Dolphin, so you
Dolphin.
just gotta watch it.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more though. I got one more.
Yeah,
I seen one.
we love these.
I seen one. This was a while back, and my memory's hazy. I can't remember if I witnessed this in real life or if it's an internet video. But we'll just thank weed and social media for that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
All right.
it was this lady at Walmart, asking one of the employees for an. No sabes no tal es el es boss Juan, el es boss Juan, es boss Juan. Oh, I think she's saying Xbox One. Hilarious.
Poor señora.
Tú sabes.
Hey, look,
It's
she got her kid that Christmas present.
She
I'll tell you
said,
that.
we're
Hell
getting
yeah,
it.
shit. And she got the money for it. Can you be my mom?
El Tony quiere el
El
esposo.
Tony.
El es boss Juan.
Have y'all seen that video that
Juan.
went viral about the pizza?
Yeah. The Little Caesars
That's
pizza.
my
The hot and
favorite
ready.
one.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. Está una señora. Well, it's a lady and her daughter. They're in the drive-thru at. Is it Little Caesars?
The one that has hot and ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Little
one
Caesars.
she was saying.
Shout out Little Caesars. Hey, we didn't talk about enough food this episode.
I know. She was saying, "Me das una Heidi Weddy, una Heidi Weddy." And the poor girl at the windows are like, "¿Qué?"
What?
And then she's asking the coworkers and the girl, and she's like, "Es una hot and ready." And she's like, "Sí, yes." She's like, Heidi Weddy.
I think I'm gonna start calling it that because it sounds a lot better.
I love our peeps.
I've seen that video like 100 times
Me
and
too.
it never gets old.
It never
You gotta
gets
send it
old.
to me,
It
'cause
never
now,
gets
now I want to
old.
see
That
it.
shit-
Now I want to see the original
And the
story.
She's
señora
dead
looks
serious.
embarrassed too. I was like, because the girl
She just
laughs at the
realized.
window. She's like, "Oh, no, I'm ready." See,
Hot and ready. Hot and ready.
That's hilarious.
it's great.
You
I
know.
love our peeps. I
do
love our
too.
peep words.
I
If
do
y'all
too.
have any, please send them
Send
our
them.
way, guys. We love them.
But the goddamn.
Leave them in the
it was
comments.
Yeah.
good. God damn it goes down with Dolphin. But you
El
gotta watch it.
Goddammit.
I can't tell you what Dolphin
Goddammit.
means.
El Cateme boy, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm
a
like
good
Cateme boy. Y'all need to start using that. Maybe
That
we
is.
can make it a word. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
needs
make
to
it
be
go
on a shirt.
viral.
It
It
needs
needs
to
to
be
go
on a shirt.
viral.
My dad's gonna be like, I've been saying that shit for years. God damn it.
That's where we got it from, homie.
And you know what's the fucking crazy part about it is, he says "God damn it" like it's a separate word. He's like, sometimes when he's stumped, he uses "God damn it" the right way. He's like, "God damn it,"
Yeah.
but then it's like somewhere along the way he learned "God damn it" and didn't realize that that's what he
It
was
was-
saying.
They're two different ones.
I don't know, man.
Oh, Federico, pobrecito. Hey, he's a
Hey.
cool guy.
Yeah, no, he's a Cateme boy for sure.
That's a
For
good
sure.
one. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
I've been hearing that at work too. That's
Dude,
how
I
whenever
knew it.
you said it, I was already like, oh, I
Yeah.
know where he's going with
Yeah,
this.
and I recently heard somebody say it at the other job, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's a Mexican thing." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was
have not
just
heard
my
it.
dad.
No,
I've not
No,
heard it, but it
in
was good.
construction, you hear it
Yeah, I was
all
gonna
the
say
time.
it's construction related because it's like, damn, that shit was hard. God damn it, boy. I think that's where it comes from. You know, you do something hard.
Yeah.
The white man's like, God damn it, boy, that was good, and you're like, man, he just complimented me. I'm a
I mean,
goddamn
chingon.
boy.
Bien chingon.
Yeah. El Chingon. Y'all been there? Y'all ate at El Chingon?
Nah,
No.
I didn't care for it.
Oh, I haven't
think
been
it's too California for me.
Yeah, it was okay.
No.
Like the drinks, but it was
The drinks.
overpriced,
Yeah.
and the food was not good.
What about Tres Betos? Y'all fuck with Tres Betos?
Yes.
I haven't been there.
That's my neighbor. I live right. Well, I shouldn't say that. But too late.
Take it back.
Now you know what? I don't care. I put my house in my music videos, so
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
holding my address on that sign.
You better.
Oh my God.
That's my address. I'm
you-
holding a street sign that says 2700 Grover Avenue.
We're
didn't see
gonna
my
have to
video.
edit this.
Oh my God.
You
I'm
think so?
I'm gonna
scared.
edit that part out. I'll just
scared.
beep, beep, beep.
Yeah,
Keep it out.
that'd be
Yeah.
cool. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's out
Anything
there.
else?
Shout out Tres Betos. Shout out 2 Trillion T.
Okay.
Shout out my dad for making up cool words and my mom for making me.
That was a good one.
That's
Hey
a
Wade
good one.
B, Smoke God, Sassy 100. We all got music videos coming out in the future. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube 2 Trillion T
All right.
Instagram,
share
same
the,
page.
Share the link in
Yeah.
for sure.
We'll share
And
the
el YouTube.
links. Awesome.
Yeah.
there. All right.
We never
well,
had our fake argument, but when I come back, we will.
We'll make one up.
We'll stage
We'll make one up.
I think it'll be funnier to stage one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
probably.
And then
that's what
will
people
get
do.
mad, and then but like
Do
openly
it
say
with
it.
poor acting though. That shit would be fucking fire.
Oh, those are the videos that get the
back.
most comments.
Yeah.
They're like, so fake. Like,
Yeah.
can't believe
Like,
you believe this.
duh, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm in the comments too, like, terrible acting. Like,
Oh my gosh. Well, it was fun having you. I'm glad
Yeah.
you made it.
I enjoyed it.
And,
Thank you for being here.
you know, thanks for hanging out and sharing with us. And we'll share his links, of course. And to everyone who is just
Food for
watching
you.
because Rex here, y'all better come back and watch again.
Yes, we're a good time.
We're a good time, you know?
a very good time.
But we appreciate you guys all watching, all of our followers. We appreciate you. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. subscribe.
Yeah.
And to close this out, I will say, do what you want.
Love what you do.
Stay almost mature, guys.
We'll chat soon, babe.
Se bañan. Bye.
Bye.